Just like we mentioned here on the channel earlier this year, Bitcoin Cash is a top performer once again. As of right now in this bull run, we've had some pretty deep corrections across crypto this year. As you can see, we've had 3 corrections now. Bitcoin Cash does continue to make new yearly highs. It is up about 172%, with potentially more room to go for the remainder of the year. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys an update on why I think it still will continue to move to the upside, and also some expectations that I have going into May. Welcome to Currency.com's channel. It's me again, John. At Real John Doe on Twitter is where you can find me. Search at Real John Doe. That's where you'll find me at, where I also do share the videos here on the channel. And what a year it's been for crypto. But one thing I want to talk about is Bitcoin Cash. Oh my God. Look at this chart right now. We got a lot to talk about in this video. I'm really impressed by how well Bitcoin Cash has been performing this year so far. And I seen one of you guys leave a comment in one of the other videos wanting a new update on Bitcoin Cash. So here we go in this video. It's now time for that. I'm going to give you guys the usual stuff, the trader sentiment, new support and resistance level, news, and then some bullish and bearish scenarios, as well as some price targets as we look at the chart on Currency.com. Our channel has just hit another major milestone, and that is 15K subscribers. It's been about a year now since we started. We hope to see that number to continue growing as we continue to give you guys content and become your source for crypto news and analysis. We appreciate all the continued support. And if you want to continue showing your support, you can do a few things. That's one, you can comment on this video, let us know your feedback. And also another simple thing is just by hitting that thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel so we can continue pushing out content just like this, as you can see, to keep you guys well informed on what's been happening with the top cryptos, and also give you some tips for trading and using the Currency.com trading platform. That's enough chatting for me. Let's get into the first thing for today's video, and that is the trader sentiment here on Currency.com. For Bitcoin Cash, as you can see right now, price is touching that resistance level in the 900s. It's showing 90% buyers, 10% sellers, showing bulls are in control. We're just about to get a good, healthy monthly close, which is setting up good things to happen in May. All right, so now we have support resistance levels for Bitcoin Cash. The first level of support is right at around 810, which is the 21-day EMA. Lines up perfectly with where the price broke out to right now. And then 710, which is the 50-day moving average. And then we're looking at that 650 level, which would give us a 50% retracement from this new yearly high. And that is the monthly support range for April as we go into the end of the month. And now looking at May, we do have some resistance levels if the price does continue to the upside. The first level is right in this current range we're at right now, right at about 950. And then if we can keep going, I'm looking at 1050, which would give us a potential test to up to those yearly highs. Resistance level at about 1200. Crypto right now is gaining more mainstream adoption, getting more popular. Some of you may not really know exactly what Bitcoin Cash is. Here's some things you need to know about Bitcoin Cash, which is very similar to Bitcoin itself. It's decentralized. It's not backed by any bank or government. It's obviously on a blockchain. It's anonymous, similar to Bitcoin. And it also is deflationary, similar to Bitcoin, meaning that there will only ever be 21 million ever made. So is Tesla going to accept Bitcoin Cash as a form of payment? One man has offered to buy 111 Tesla Model 3s if Elon Musk accepts Bitcoin Cash for payment. The YouTuber made a video here, but he has not had a response yet from Elon Musk. And here we have even more worldwide adoption for Bitcoin Cash. Users in Africa can now buy Bitcoin Cash without facing any of those KYC issues that some centralized exchanges have right now. They can buy it directly on local Bitcoins. They have it in Kenya and Nigeria, where you can buy it locally with no censorship, no middleman. They're buying it directly, and they don't need to have a Visa or MasterCard because localbitcoin.com gives different sources for funding your account. And according to Kim.com, this year Bitcoin Cash has outperformed Bitcoin in transactions and return on investment. And he also said here that more and more people agree with me that Bitcoin Cash has the biggest upside potential, and here's why. I'm going to play this video for you real quick. Then when we come back, we will talk about the price action, and I'll give you some price targets. Okay, so a quick overview on the price action for Bitcoin Cash for the month of April. You can see price broke out earlier this year in February, and then it was consolidating here for over a month, building a strong support range, which eventually got that crossover above the 50 and the 21-day moving average. And then Bitcoin Cash got sent all the way up about 125% from that crossover to $1,200. And since then, we've had a deep correction that brought it down about 44%, right back down to that 50-day moving average support. The price got picked right up since then. It's now up about 32%, and that is looking like the bottom now for this next leg up for Bitcoin Cash. Now it's time for either some consolidation sideways like we've been having in these similar breakouts earlier this year, or this might just continue upwards and finally give us that big push right up towards $2,000 and so on for Bitcoin Cash. But I'm going to give you my May bullish forecast and then also the buy the dip forecast, which is the bearish scenario. Okay, so bullish scenarios for Bitcoin Cash in May. I see two happening as of right now. And first is we are about to get the monthly close, which I'm hoping to be above this $813 level. And if it is above there, then that sets Bitcoin Cash up for a positive return for the month of May. And from that $813 level, which is a 21-day moving average, bringing it up to those yearly highs is about a 50% push, which is possible in May. So with this first scenario, I see that getting tested sometime in May, and that being the monthly resistance level. And if you also look at the RSI for confirmation, you can see we got a bottom here, which is a higher low, and could be going into an uptrend now. Come overbought sometime in early May, lining up with the price testing that $1,200 resistance level and a rejection there, giving us something like a cup and handle situation, builds another higher support level. And as you can see here, things to watch out for is higher lows. And if we get another one there in May, then for June, we'll see Bitcoin Cash well up above 1,200. But we also could have an even bigger run for May. And this is scenario number 2 that I see happening. And that is with the price right now at this bounce that we are having, comes with a lot of momentum similar to what we've had when we've broken out past that 50-day moving average. Back then, 125%. If we get something like that again from this 50-day moving average, then that brings Bitcoin Cash all the way up to about 1,500. And that also does line up with the RSI going into the overbought territory. And that scenario would look something like this, is big candles to the upside. But one thing you got to know, with this scenario happening, we can expect a huge correction back down for Bitcoin Cash to the previous yearly high, which would give it about 25% or more correction to about 1,200 if we do touch 1,500. And another confirmation for things to be bullish for the month of May is this crossover right here in the stochastic. As you can see here, back at the end of March, we had that crossover, and look how the price ran. And also back in February, we had a crossover, and look what we had here was another breakout. So if huge breakouts do line up with each crossover of the stochastic indicator, with the RSI also bottoming out each time we've had that crossover. And then in fact, we will see one of these bullish scenarios for Bitcoin Cash up to at least 1,200 or even higher up towards 1,500 in May. So if things do become bearish for Bitcoin Cash, we can see we have that high here. Bitcoin Cash could head up towards that $1,200 level, give us a lower high and form a downtrend down to this previous support level. So that would give us a lower high at about $1,000 and continue a downtrend to test each of the support levels that I mentioned earlier in this video, with a potential bottom down here at about $500 or so. But maybe things won't be bearish and this bull market is just in a short-term correction. Then you could have another opportunity for buying the dip. And that would be if we do get a rejection at this $1,000 level. If we do get a higher low on the daily close right here at this $800 support range, then that could be an entry or buy the dip spot for a long position for Bitcoin Cash to break out of that downtrend channel and continue up to the upside. So now as we wrap this video up, I got my price targets here for Bitcoin. So my buy to dip price targets, I'm looking at $800 level as a buy to dip opportunity if this uptrend continues, giving us a higher low. And also for the bullish scenarios, my price targets, I do have a flip of $1,000. So that's price target number one. If we can flip that into support and continue upwards, I'm looking at a test of those yearly highs at 1,200. And then if 1,200 breaks, then the next level I'm looking at to test is 1,500. But to the downside, if things give us a lower high and break down, then as I mentioned, if $800 doesn't hold, then I'm looking at some more support levels to get tested, such as this 50-day moving average down here at about $700, and then possibly bottom out the year at about $500. I appreciate you taking the time to watch our analysis on Bitcoin Cash. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button, show your support to the channel, and we will continue to put out content for you guys. But I just want to say good luck with your trades, and thanks for tuning in. It's John with Currency.com. For more trading videos just like this, please subscribe to our channel.